on.
New tonight, 4 more years for Buddy Dyer. Within the past 3 hours, the polls closed, and Orlando voters elected the mayor to a 3rd term in office with a landslide victory.
I think tonight was a stamp of approval by the citizens of Orlando to say they like where we're headed.
We have complete Vote 2012 coverage tonight. The polls closed at 7 o'clock, and we were with Mayor Dyer shortly after he got the news that he was reelected.
But only 15% of eligible voters even cast their ballots. Mayor Dyer easily won this race, taking 58% of the vote. His closest competitor, former City Commissioner Phil Diamond, captured 28% of the vote. Eyewitness News at 10's Kathy Bellich is live in downtown Orlando. And Kathy, you asked Mayor Dyer what his plans are for the next term.
I did, and he said no surprises for his next term here at City Hall. He says he wants to complete the Orlando Performing Arts Center right across the street for one thing, and he wants to keep the city's streets just as safe. Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer won his 3rd full term with only 15% of the city's 130,000 registered voters casting votes. Dyer told us tonight he's got a lot of plans for the next 4 years.
So we're going to make sure we finish the Performing Arts Center and Sunrail and get Creative Village going, make sure the Medical City is on good footing.
The old Amway Arena has come down, and the rubble is being cleaned up to make way for Creative Village, which will also include new housing for seniors. Dyer also told us he wants to meet with county leaders and fashion a new financial agreement to jumpstart the renovation of the Citrus Bowl.
We're going to keep the city headed in the same direction. I think tonight was a stamp of approval by the citizens of Orlando to say they like where we're headed.
The crowd was much more subdued at challenger Phil Diamond's camp. The former city commissioner and frequent critic of the mayor was disappointed by the weak voter turnout and told us he congratulated the mayor and will support Dyer's efforts for the city, but won't say whether he's done with public office.
I think it's just too soon to really answer that question, Kathy. I want to keep you and the viewers of Channel 9 guessing for a while.
Now, Mayor Dyer must also be happy tonight. The 3 of his big supporters on the city council were also re-elected. Reporting live at Orlando City Hall, Kathy Bellich, Eyewitness News.
Orlando voters also cast their ballots on 4 city commission seats today. In District 1, local businessman Jim Gray won with 55% of the vote, beating 3 other candidates to take the seat formerly held by Phil Diamond, who, as we mentioned, ran for mayor instead. After the polls closed, Gray tweeted and thanked voters for what he called an amazing honor. In District 2, incumbent Tony Ortiz held on to his position with 81% of the vote. He was one of several current office holders elected to keep their jobs. In District 4, incumbent Sheehan kept her seat, winning with 77% of the vote over 2 challengers. And in District 6, Sam Ings stays on the commission after winning with 71% of the vote in spite of a paternity scandal. Last month, we broke the story when a woman said a paternity test had proved Ings fathered her child, but he wasn't paying her child support. Ings has only said that he has legally and responsibly responded to all requests. Voter turnout for the Orlando election, as you heard, was low. There are more than 131,000 registered voters in the Orlando city limits, but only about 20,000 cast ballots today. That's just 15.5% of eligible voters.